Welcome all. Thank you for joining us tonight for our first Halloween episode. We will be talking about the things that go bump in the night. Paranormal, spiritual, haunted, whatever it is you want to call it. We will be talking and sharing. The lines are open so we can listen to you, the listener. Yes, you, the listener, will now be the one keeping us enthralled with your stories. Any encounters with ghosts, aliens, demons, angels, dark figures, anything you can't explain away by simple logic or science, we welcome your story. Look at that. We already have a caller on hold. This is Mark. Mark from Tennessee. Hello, Mark.
Hey, I can't believe I got through.
Well, it's your lucky night, Mark.
I guess it is.
Tell us about your encounter, Mark. What do you want to share with the audience?
So I work as a night watchman at a strip mall right next to the forest here in Millsbury Creek.
Does it get dark where you work, Mark?
Well, that's just it. We have lights coming from the businesses, but yes, everything beyond the parking lot gets pitch black, or there's sounds coming from the forest all the time, and sometimes you can't make out which animals are making them. So this one particular night, the moon was out, so it was lighting up the trees. It looked nice but spooky at the same time. I mean, you want to see what's going on out there, but at the same time, your mind can still play tricks on you.
On this particular night, did you see or hear something?
Well, initially I heard what sounded like howling. I just thought it was them coyotes howling at the moon. It's not that rare to see coyotes picking trash around here, but as the howling continued, I swear, and I'm not a swearing man, I swear I heard some sort of chant, like an invocation, but it was happening at the same time as the howling. It was as if the second voice was waiting for the howling to start so they could make a spell or something.
Mark, were you out in the parking lot or in a booth?
I was in a booth. Usually I'm in a booth, and usually I have my AirPods on, but sometimes I forget to charge them, so when they run out of juice, I take them off and I can hear what's going on outside. So as the howling kept coming and going, I heard crack, like cracking branches or maybe rocks hitting each other. Or
all this time, you stayed inside the booth?
Oh yeah, definitely. I kept my ass in the booth. Kept my butt in the booth.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Just try to keep the language family friendly.
So I was still morbidly curious as to what was out there, so I turned off my booth light and my phone and kept my eyes peeled, see if I could notice any movement in the forest, because it sounded like it was getting closer.
Could you describe the howling and the voice?
Well, the howling was like it usually is. It's chilling. It breaks the silence and almost blood-curdling. But the voice didn't sound like it was speaking English. It sounded either Spanish or Native American. But after a few howls, when everything got quiet again, someone, I don't know, maybe the same voice started panting. Louder and louder until they screamed, but the scream was so loud and terrifying, I took out my mace. So it was either the type of scream someone belts out when they're about to get killed, or the type of war cry when they're about to kill. So it was disturbing.
Nobody was around you? No other watchmen or neighbors?
No, this is literally in the middle of nowhere. This mall connects three towns, Bradford Hill, West Brighton, and Richmond. No one really lives here.
So you were, in fact, defenseless against an unknown entity.
So I was ready to either call 911 or run for my life. Then I heard more chanting this time, but no howling. Even without the howling, I couldn't make out the words. But it was definitely not English. It didn't even rhyme. It sounded like someone was demanding something or threatening someone, and it had sharp cuts like who, yeah, sa. It was very aggressive. And then the howling came back one last time, but I made a discovery this time. The howling wasn't from a coyote. It began to break like when you try to make a voice and it cracks. So the human voice was cracking through. I don't know how to describe it. It was like, it was very very strange. I don't know why. I didn't even think of recording it on my phone.
I am sure it wouldn't have been as chilling as it was to witness it in real life, Mark.
Definitely, it felt like it was going on forever, but I think the whole ordeal was probably around 10 minutes, maybe less. I haven't heard anything like it again. I keep expecting it. I can't really relax anymore because I don't know if it's coming back.
I hope for your sake it doesn't come back, Mark. Even though our audience might wish for there to be recurring episodes of this forest howler you encountered. Thanks a lot for calling in, Mark. And have a hauntingly happy Halloween season.
Thank you for taking my call. Thank you. Happy Halloween, Dave.